Siri, what's the spiritual meaning of a rooster?
Rooster means a male domestic chicken.
That's not what I asked you, actually. Ask ChatGPT what the spiritual meaning of a rooster is, please. Okay. Siri's had enough of me. I'll do it myself. I was hearing a rooster crowing, and at first thought it's indicative of the morning time is kind of what I relate it to. I'm sure it probably has something to do with the sunrise, perhaps. Yeah, awakening. Okay, awakening, courage, and vigilance. Known for heralding the sunrise, the rooster is a universal symbol for the triumph of light over darkness, new beginnings, and spiritual resurrection. Okay. Let's get into session 33. I had a realization yesterday. I was doing some self-reflecting, and it dawned on me that a part of my purpose, a part of my path in teaching and supporting people is for me to go through things, for me to experience things. And in particular, it was about experiencing death. Death of the ego, I just heard as I split the deck to the ego card. It says avoid ego-driven behavior. Experiencing death. Finding peace, calm, healing, and rest through death. Offering support through death. But first I have to experience it myself. I have to gain that perspective to be able to put myself in a particular mindset to support other people. Maybe coming into an awakening here yourself. We are collectively experiencing this full moon in Capricorn, which is an intense time. An intense time of release, so that we can transition into a new beginning that serves us best, that serves us better. There's a need to be vigilant today. Pay attention to your thoughts, your feelings, the things around you, the people around you, the spirits around you, the energy that you feel. That's the one. Ooh, that tea is hot. Number 34. Beware of dissonance between image and authenticity. 34 reduces to a 7. 7 is the number of faith, spirituality, belief. Let's see what the booklet says. I don't think we've pulled this card as of yet. So if you have a gut feeling today, especially, you want to take heed of that. Okay. 34, here we go. This card presents itself to you today, asking you to evaluate beneath the smile. It is underneath the smile that fear, ideas, and many other emotions are often hidden. Pulling this card challenges your sixth sense to recognize any incongruence between expression and authenticity. Your fifth sense to fully experience the feeling of despondency. Fourth sense to acknowledge the blockage in the throat chakra, not allowing you to fully express yourself. Third sense to smell the angelica root essential oil, also known as archangel root, and know that you are connected and capable. Second sense to hear the release of laughter after a time of suppression. And your first sense to visualize the words and emotions that are left unsaid. In a society where the surface level is more dominant, it can be difficult to find space to truly express ourselves. We tend to ask others how they're feeling without fully listening for the response. This common inauthenticity goes both ways, leaving both parties pretending to care and pretending to be okay. We never know someone's story unless and until they're willing to share. But people also won't open up unless we show them we're willing to listen. As an intuitive and an empath, people tend to be drawn to me. And it's typically not until their guts are halfway across the room that they realize they've spilled them. I learned this early on in life, as it's happened with countless people, including strangers. It's a significant portion of the why I ventured into the counseling field. So what do I do differently? I genuinely care. The psychology nerd within me likes to understand the path of the roller coaster, and this is an energy that I naturally exude. While these gut-spilling conversations are not always the result of my inquiries, there's something in my eyes that people feel they can trust. Now, maybe this is information that should come in the form of others' opinions, but bear with me here. I knew a young lady once who was always smiling from ear to ear when she was around people. She was constantly making her presence known in a bright, beautiful way, and everyone knew her. They knew her for her spirit of friendliness, her laugh, and the joy that spilled over when around her. Everyone didn't, however, know her story. She came from a very rough background, from abuse to neglect and various traumas. She had quite the story to tell, and it certainly wasn't for everyone to know, but she shared it with me. She shared it because we had developed mutual trust and mutual interest while genuinely caring about one another. When we have wounds that deeply affect us, even after years of healing and moving forward, from one day to the next, our moods and emotions may vary. We all just want to be authentic and accepted. But is it safe to come out? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. Is it safe to come out? Let's move forward with our journal prompt. Session 33. How can my awareness of self support someone else's path? How can your experiences offer light?